I saw a lot of waste in the industry and I wanted to do better, and I wanted something that was sustainable that didn't look sustainable.
My name is Jacqueline Rabôt. I graduated and studied in fashion design, and now I have my own clothing brand, Rabôt.
I graduated in 2012. I worked at Abercrombie & Fitch for 3 years as a designer. I moved on to Free People, which is owned by Urban Outfitters. I worked there for 3 years. And then I moved to LA and I worked for Current Elliott, the denim brand, for 3 years. I quit my job to pursue Rabôt and built a collection, and I went to trade shows right before the pandemic. All of the buyers canceled. It worked out in my favor because I then pivoted and made face masks out of our leftover silk fabric. We did this activation at the time where with every silk mask sold, we hand wrote a letter to a hospital care worker. It was so successful. We wrote hundreds of poems and letters and artworks to hospital care workers during that time. We sell on shoprabot.com on our e-commerce website. And then we also sell to various boutiques throughout the United States. So we sell to Assembly in New York, Fred Siegel in LA, Basquiat in Spain. We sell to Felt in Chicago, Isolis in New York and San Francisco, the Gorky in LA. I start with research and development and concept, color direction. I really just design into what I like and what I would wear. The big thing I do for each collection is I work with a different female artist in Los Angeles. This is Avery Wheelis. She's an oil painter. She created this artwork for us, first on canvas, and then we transferred it to a silk scarf into garments. So we created this piece with it. We also worked with artist Amelia Lockwood. She created this piece for us, and then we transferred it to this shirt. This is Zoe Koch. And she did this cherub print for us that we then transferred to this top and this dress. Everything is produced with the exception of our silk scarves in Los Angeles. So local production is very important to me. We also use a lot of dead stock fabrics. There may only be 20 yards, 30 yards. You can only make 5, 10, 20 coats, and then you're done. And so it's super exclusive to the customers. We made this jacket out of dead stock. We also created this top from dead stock fabric. We use a lot of sustainable fabrics at Rabôt. This top is made from tencel and this matching pant. This is an Italian jacquard fabric, and then it comes with a matching corset and skirt. And then we use a lot of fringe. This is one of our best-selling pieces, the Paradisi skirt. This is created with natural dyes. The scrunchies. We're making them from our leftover silk scarf. I want to build Rabôt to be bigger than me, to be bigger than clothing. So I do this project called the Female Portrait Series. We find a woman that we're inspired by in Los Angeles, a stylist, filmmaker, photographers, entrepreneurs, and we ask them to invite a friend that inspires them. It's always super intimate, and we highlight their story. I absolutely would. The teachers were superb, and I really learned so much. I did the fashion show for senior year, and I showed a collection that walked down the runway. I wouldn't have had that opportunity if it wasn't for the Academy.